Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video on Code Tab. I am your host and I welcome you all to my new video. This is video number 3 for coding in Python. Today I'm gonna teach you what are conditional statements and what is if else and how do we use it and why do we use it. First of all, if you want to apply a condition in your code and you have two conditions and in both of them you want to you want to perform different operations, then you can use if else statement. uh, the if else statement basically works like you write if and then give a condition in your code and then write the operation you want to be you want to perform, then you write an else, and under that you give the code uh, which you want to get if your condition is not true. If your condition is true, your compiler would enter into the body of the if code, and if your condition is false, then your compiler would straight away go to the else code and perform the operation, whatever you're making, whatever you want to get done there. So uh, if else statements are used in a lot of things in Python, and they are very much used in your in every programming language, because many of the real world problems are conditional. So when you're dealing with something conditional, then you use if else statement. So now we're gonna jump into the application and implementation of if else statement in Java, in Python. So now we're gonna dive into the implementation of if else condition in Python, and I'm quickly gonna demonstrate you. So let's start with so we're gonna start with, let's create a variable s equals to integer input, enter a number, and then we're gonna apply an if condition. If s is greater than 50, भूल गया एक चीज, अच्छा so let's start with initializing a variable. Let's create a variable with the name s, and let's integer input, enter a number here. Then we're gonna write an if condition. Now this is the part where you're gonna have a condition. Let's say if s is greater than 0, if s is greater than 0, print valid. Now we're gonna write else here and print invalid. So what's happening here, that we have taken an integer as an input, then it's going to check if s is greater than 0 or not. If our given s is greater than 0, then it's going to print valid. It's going to enter into the body of if statement, and then it's going to print valid. But if our condition is false, then our compiler will jump to the else condition and will print whatever we want to print here. Let's run this code. Let's enter -5. See, it printed invalid. Let's run it once again, and enter 9 here, it's gonna print valid. Let's create another example. Age equals to integer. Input, enter your age. We're right now creating a code that you're gonna enter your age, and if your age is greater than 18, then it's gonna tell us that we are eligible to vote, and if we're not older than 18, then it's gonna print that we are not eligible to vote. Now we're gonna use an if condition. If age is greater than 18, print you are eligible to vote, else print you are not eligible to vote. Now what it's gonna do, it's gonna see that if the age is greater than 18 or not. If it will be greater than 18, it's gonna tell us that we are eligible to vote. Otherwise, else it will tell you that we are not eligible to vote. Let's run this code. Let's enter age 17. It told us that we're not eligible to vote. Let's enter 18. It is still telling us that we are not eligible to vote. So I'm going to tell you why it is. Because if you are 18, you are able to vote. But right now it's telling us that we are not eligible to vote. So what are we going to do? We're going to add an equals here. So now it's saying that if age is greater than or equals to 18, let's run it again. Let's enter 18. See, it told us that we are eligible to vote. You can, if a statement is widely used and it is very useful in programming, you must learn it in order to be a good programmer, or you will face many problems in developing your programming skills. So that is all for today. Stay tuned for the next video. Hope you guys learned something from my video today. Let's see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.